All right, y'all, we got 3 points of interest that I want to talk to you about. I think it's 3, maybe it's 4, but 3 or 4. So, first being dairy. I'm thinking about cutting out all my dairy. Now, before you get all uptight about me doing that, let me tell you why. With these high-calorie days I've been having, 6,000 calories, I've been doing a shake, like a 2,000-calorie shake right before bed, and last night I made a really big one because I was short on calories earlier in the day, and this shake had 10 tablespoons, no, like 20 tablespoons of heavy cream. 10 or 20. 10 or 20. It was a lot of heavy cream. That, along with a little bit other dairy products I had in the shake, I just woke up feeling like congested, like my throat wasn't clear, my sinuses were all jacked up. I just did not feel optimal. And it was a very acute difference. And I've had this shake pretty consistently prior to this point, but I think I had so much of a bolus in dairy that night that the symptoms were noticeable the next morning, and my sleep quality was diminished as well. So I think I could tolerate quite a bit of dairy, but I would rather just kind of remove it entirely and see if I feel better. One thing I've noticed with me taking in so many calories like have a huge impact on how you feel, your glucose levels, your ketone levels, whether you're at a surplus or a deficit matters quite a bit. So that said, when you're at a surplus, by default, your ketones are going to be a bit lower, your glucose is going to be a bit higher. You just, like for me personally, I don't feel as well, I don't feel as energetic. You don't feel as good if you're at an incredible deficit either. There's kind of like a fine balancing act there. But with me being at such a surplus, I want to optimize the foods I'm getting in so that I can not suffer any lack of energy more so than is necessary. I just have too much stuff to do to wake up tired. So I'm going to cut out dairy completely for a month at least and see how I feel. With me doing that, there's no point in me having my morning coffees with heavy whipping cream because that would kind of defeat the purpose. So I'm going to probably diminish my caffeine intake as well. And here's why. Since I've been waking up more tired due to that incredible surplus in calories and probably the dairy I'm having at night, I try and augment that by increasing my caffeine intake throughout the day. That obviously is not the right way to go about it. It's kind of a point of diminishing returns. You increase your caffeine too much, you're going to tax your adrenals, and it's just not good. So I'm going to phase the caffeine out, do somewhat of a caffeine cleanse. Danny Vega and I have talked about doing that. Crystal and I have talked about doing that. She's going to be doing it in November. I'm probably going to just wean myself off of caffeine up until November, so that when November runs around or comes around, I'm not having to just quit cold turkey, because if I was to quit caffeine completely right now, I'd have headaches for days, and I don't have time for that either. So I'm probably going to phase out the caffeine, cut the dairy, cold turkey, at least for a month or so. So those 2 things that I'm going to manipulate right there. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, what was the other thing I was going to talk about? Dairy, caffeine. That's pretty much the 2 main things. I want to talk about sleep a little bit because all this is kind of motivated by my decreased sleep quality over the past couple days. I got that sleep tracking pad, which I've talked about. I've gotten a baseline with that. We talked about the mouth taping. I haven't done the mouth taping yet because I wanted to get a baseline sleep quality score without mouth taping. Now that I've been doing that for about a week, I'm gonna introduce the mouth taping probably tonight. And again, I'm kind of playing around with a little bit more variables than one. So who knows? The lack of dairy combined with this mouth taping, hopefully, will improve my sleep quality tremendously. But yeah, it's kind of what I'm doing there. So I'm going to play around with that tonight. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. And those are the main points I want to talk about there. We're 4 minutes in. Real quick, I want to talk about another little rant thing here. Let's get serious for a second. Went to the gym this morning. We're training back. Crystal and I training back. You know how they have like the cable machines where you can get like cable rows on one end, you got like a cable that pull down on the other end, and you got just free-form cables where you can put them high or low. We normally do like a circuit with that just to kind of warm up prior to doing deadlifts or rack pulls. There was like 5 or 6 older guys in there. Each one was at a station of that cable crossover machine. but none of them were training. They were just talking. That's all they were doing was talking. Like, one would do a set while talking, then the other one would do a set while talking, and half the time they just didn't do a set and they just stayed talking. I got mad, y'all. I don't normally get mad, but I got mad at the gym. Like, the gym for me is like it's not as important as like a church. If you're like a Christian, church is like sacred ground. The gym is not sacred ground, but it's pretty freaking close to sacred ground for me. I go in there with like an intention to get something done. I have like a focus, and I go in there with purpose. And like on game day, for instance, you're at like hyper focus, you're intense, you want everything to be perfect, you want to just be in the zone. Game day is like competition day for me. But my ability to perform well on competition day is, dependent on my ability to perform well every single day I'm in the gym prior to that competition day. So every day I go to the gym to train is like game day. And I have to go into it with that kind of focus, that kind of intensity, that kind of purpose and drive. And it's just disrespectful for me to go in there and just have everybody just talking, hogging the machines on their cell phones. It's not cool, okay? And I get, having like a watering hole where you want to just go and hang out with your friends and catch up, you have a busy work week. I get it, okay? I'm not trying to take anything away from that. But if there's people that are going to the gym to get stuff done, don't hog all the equipment to have your watering hole right there in the middle of my war zone. Like, I'm going there with purpose. So don't make my purpose distracted by your cutting up. Whew. All right, that is my rant for the day. The last thing I want to talk about is the keto bricks. We're doing a launch on Sunday, this coming Sunday. This vlog is going to go live tomorrow, which is Saturday. So you'll be seeing this on Saturday. The bricks are going to launch on Sunday, so tomorrow for you. And I just want to talk about my new crew. Like, we got people working for us now. Actually, I'm just going to show you my new crew. Let's just go for a stroll. Let's get out of this studio and just go for a stroll. First of all, check out all the vehicles we have here. This is all Keto Brick headquarters, Keto Savage headquarters. We got people in here getting work done. We got a whole parking lot full of people. I love it, y'all. We got more right there. Boom. Filling up the parking lot, y'all. I'm gonna brag on my crew a little bit. They've been just killing it today. We got all kinds of bricks done. Let me show you what we got going on here. All right, y'all. We got the A team right here. Y'all been putting in work. Look at all these bricks.
We've been killing it.
Look at all these bricks. CJ, what time we doing a lunch, man?
Sunday, 10 o'clock.
Noon, man, noon.
I got to be here at 10, so
hey, you gotta
I don't know about y'all. I'm doing it at 10.
You ready? Chris, what time we doing a lunch?
12 o'clock Sunday.
Yep. What about you, Kyle? What time we doing it?
12 Central.
There you go. There you go, Kayla.
12 o'clock on Sunday.
Dylan?
Sunday.
Dylan, show us what we got in the freezer, man.
12 o'clock.
Show us what we got in the freezer.
Oh, man. Show it off.
Show it off. Show it off. Y'all think this is a lot of bricks. No, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Right, welcome to my crib. Walk in here first thing to the right, the kitchen. No, it's good. Bricks on bricks on bricks.
Bricks on bricks
Ready to
on
go,
bricks.
ready to ship.
Each one of those is $350, $150, $250. All these bricks.
300.
How many are we gonna have? 10,000?
10,000. We're at about 9,300-ish right now.
All right,
We're coming up
10,000
on it
bricks.
fast. We gotta have them ready to send them out.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
But no, in all honesty, y'all, they've been killing it in there. Crystal and I have been killing it in the office. We're getting stuff done. We've got more bricks this month than we've ever had before. We're gonna have 10,000 bricks. And if this launch goes well, next month we're gonna be introducing a new flavor entirely. We're gonna do some cinnamon dolce bricks, so get ready. But yeah, hopefully this launch goes well. We're gonna launch noon Central Standard on Sunday. Trying to give everybody a heads up now so that everybody can put on their calendar, set an alarm, do whatever you gotta do. Yeah, we just, let me put this down. I'm gonna get serious here for a second. Put this on a tray. There we go. I just wanna say thank you. I mean, I wanna say thank you to them. They've been working their butts off for me. With me, not for me, with me. And we're just having a good vibe here. We're getting stuff done. We got plans to be increasing the brick launch even more, exponentially more. So hopefully in the very, very near future, there's not gonna be any shortage of bricks for anybody. Everybody that wants one can get one. And I'm just excited, y'all. I'm excited about everything we have going on. It's easy to let doubt creep in if anything doesn't go perfect, and you think, oh, the industry's down, the people don't want bricks like they used to. I don't know, like, things just start festering in your head. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to do right by you, to do right by the people working here, to do right by this community, to do right by everybody. So thank you for all your support. Thank you for making this possible. Thank you for making it happen. I'm excited for Sunday. I'm excited for everything that's going to become Keto Brick, Keto Savage, the gym, the apparel, everything. I'm going all in. So thank you. Without you, it's not possible. That said, we'll see you tomorrow.